Sorry for the lighting. The lighting is not that great. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. I probably will end up posting this in like April or something. I don't know when this will get posted, but I'm thinking about my own progress and like all of the hurdles and the obstacles that I've been having to like overcome, and how for a lot of people, like, I don't know how to say this, but like I'm thankful that I have the awareness that I do, because I don't think I would be able to do as much as I'm doing if I didn't have that. Because some of the things that I've been having to deal with, having to overcome, a lot of people don't really get there, So, like, one thing that I've been observing is the fact that, like, energetically, and we can argue about this, we can talk about it, but energetically, it takes a lot to hold, like, extra money. You know what I mean? Like, you have to, like, be ready for that. Like, you have to be prepared for that. That's something I've been learning, I think. I can't really speak for anybody else, so I will speak for myself and say I feel this way, but I will say that also it wouldn't surprise me if it turned out that this was, like, a common thing. But, like, for me, it is definitely something to recalibrate myself to, learning how to hold more money, and not spend it and not have to, like, move, you know what I mean? Currently, as I'm speaking, I've been sitting on like $800, and I have more money that I have saved away that I'm saving towards my first car. That's what I'm saving towards, and I'm proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself, but like, it is a constant mental battle, honestly, because every time I make extra money, every time I make more money, then like my brain like tries to figure out how to go back down to 800. You know what I mean? And of course, once again, I'm still saving, I'm still putting money away, but like, and I'm sure there's so many people who go through that, but don't have the awareness, don't have the language to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, and once again, I'm pretty sure this is a common thing. From the financial research that I've done, this is a common thing. Like, a lot of people have a hard time sitting with money, hard time, not feeling the urge to do something with it, and I don't know, I've also been having to deal with my mother sort of pushing me to move out, and I want to talk to her, I want to tell her that I've been saving up, but I feel like I've said it before in passing, and it doesn't register for her, and part of me feels like she doesn't want to see me win, because it's like, if I were to tell you that I was already saving up for like my own stuff, you would have a fit, and you'd be like, well, I don't want you to do it like that. I want you to, and it's like, okay, fuck you. You don't get to control how you know what I mean? You don't get to tell me how I get to move on up. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Because once again, it's been an uphill battle, and living in that house, like, I feel the urge to smoke. Like, stopping smoking would be definitely a challenge. Like, I don't think I would be able to do it in that household, because once again, I smoke to keep my sanity, to keep my bees, you know what I mean? And I'm actually on my way to go get some now. I already put some money away. You know what I mean? I made quite a bit of money this morning already. It's only, what time is it actually? What time is it? Hold on. It is actually 9:01 a.m., so literally just after 9 a.m. It's also the 16th of January, so, once again, by the time this gets posted, it might be April. I don't know. We'll see how this flows. But yeah, I feel like I've been doing really well with, like, keeping myself in check. The only thing I think is that I'm a little bit of an overachiever, so sometimes I go a little bit too fast for my own britches, and that's something that I've had to work on, because I shit you not, a lot of the times I will be done with a majority of my goals by like 7 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, no joke. So sometimes I have to pace myself, sometimes I have to chill out a little bit. And I don't know if anybody here is listening to this who needs that, but you know what I mean? Don't go too fast. There's definitely such a thing as going too fast. We need breaks, we need rest, you know? So, also, I haven't practiced one bit on my guitar in the last couple months, and I'm not upset about it. Part of me is upset about it, but it's what it is, what it is, you know what I mean? I trust that when I get out of this space, when I have my own car, when I have my own space, I will be more inclined to practice more. You know, it's really just the space. Like it can be so difficult to like form a healthy habit in a toxic environment. Once again, quitting in that sort of environment would be torture. I've tried. Sometimes I try. It is always torture. So, no thank you. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm going to end this here. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to remind you, miracles happen all the time. Whatever you're going through is temporary. You should definitely try to keep your head up. And stay groovy, stay prayed up. Bye.